What's going on, guys? Let me tell you something right now. If you guys are looking to keep your home, skin, hair smelling fresh and clean, then you need pound for pound the best fragrance products in the world, and that is Ash Kicking. Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Golovkin gets a controversial 12-round decision win over Danny Jacobs. And the biggest question is, after that performance by Gennady Golovkin, what does Canelo Alvarez think of Golovkin now? That's the question. Because there's no doubt about it, I feel even the strongest Golovkin supporters would agree with me that Golovkin has never looked that flawed of a fighter. He has never looked that vulnerable. And what was surprising was, well, I won't say surprising, it wasn't surprising to me, but Golovkin almost got weaker as the fight progressed. And I think that had something to do with Danny Jacobs' body punches, but it really came down to Danny Jacobs just standing his ground. The man got knocked down, came back, fought harder, and every time he went on the attack, Gennady Golovkin would completely freeze up. He would stand there like he was frozen with his hands in a high guard position. He would wait for Danny Jacobs to stop punching, and then that is when Golovkin would reset. So after that performance, Canelo Alvarez would be a complete fool if he doesn't take the Golovkin fight in September or whenever the fight may be. He would be a complete idiot if he doesn't take this fight after watching Golovkin's performance. Because I'm telling you something right now, Golovkin is on the verge to losing to someone. And right now, it really comes down to who's going to get him first. Who's going to get him first? Will it be Canelo? Will it be Jamal Charlo? Will it be Toriano Johnson? Will it be Kurzitse Avondale? I mean, you know, these are just fighters that will give him a great fight. Chris Eubank, Billy Joe Saunders. I'm not saying all of those guys beat Golovkin, but what I'm saying is the race is on right now. The race is on to become the first guy to beat Gennady Golovkin, the first guy to put an L on Golovkin's record. Who's it going to be? Canelo Alvarez is the man that Golovkin wants. So once again, he would be a fool if he prices himself out and Golovkin passes up on a Canelo fight and goes on to lose against someone else. Because I'm telling you right now, guys, if Golovkin continues to step up in competition like he did tonight, he is going to lose. And it's not going to look good. It's not going to be good for Team Golovkin at all. I don't see him beating Danny Jacobs. After tonight's performance, I don't even know if he could beat Canelo Alvarez. On top of that, Erislandy Lara, you know, I've always thought Lara would give Golovkin a good fight. I never knew if he would beat him. But after that performance, I know for a fact, after watching Danny Jacobs switch southpaw and confuse Golovkin, I know that Lara would give Golovkin all the problems in the world. Because once again, you know, Golovkin, as I keep saying, Golovkin is comfortable when he's applying pressure on fighters that are on the defensive. They're moving away from him. When you have a fighter who will stand his ground and he's constantly trying to land hard shots against you, this is when you see the vulnerable side of Gennady Golovkin. So it'll be interesting to see if Canelo, calls up Oscar and says, you know what, go ahead and let's get the contract set up. Because after that performance, once again, Canelo would be a fool not to take the Golovkin fight now. Let's see what happens, guys. That's all I got. I'm on to the next one.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.